It's a sunny day and I'm here sitting right in a park just close to my house. So I just came here to relax and I decided to shoot a video because I find the environment very peaceful. So welcome back to Settling In with Essay. My name is Blessing Essay. I am a Nigerian living in Belgium, and today in this episode I'm just going to be sharing tips that really helped me settle down into the environment, tips that kind of gave me a sense of belonging. And the number one out of them all, the overall, is language. Belgium, they have two major language. I would say three. The big part speak Dutch, another big part speak French, and I know a tiny part speak German. But trust me, Belgians are good with language. They speak all kind of European languages. But for a newcomer who have come to stay or to study, it's important you learn language. Before you go into learning a language, it's very important that you do a course called integration. So it's called integration and Inburgering. It's something that is organized by the government. So what does this course do for you? So it kind of helps you with your social orientation. So you learn about housing, working, everything that you need to know as someone that is new in a new environment. They help you also to learn Dutch. So they register you for free courses, like level courses for Dutch. So they register you, they help you, they teach you, and it's totally free. Level 1, level 2 is free, and they help you also to guide you through employment. So how does it work? So when you come, you register with them. They have an interview with you. So they ask you about your educational background, your family background, your work experience, so they can guide you through on the kind of courses you can follow if there is a need that you need to follow a course. So these integration courses, it's really good. I will advise you to take it. So once you are being interviewed, you sign like a contract, and that contract, there are goals in that contract that you have to finish, because they are helping you, so you have to work with them for them to be able to help you. So there's a course on living in Belgium. So under this course on living in Belgium is working and living in Belgium. They tell you about the educational system. They tell you about your rights and obligation. They assist you in finding a job. They give information about culture, about sports, and your free time, because they just talk to you because they want to know your area of interest. And based on your area of interest, they're going to assist you, guide you through things you can do to just help you feel part of the environment. They teach you how to speak Dutch. They register you in a Dutch class, which is totally free. I'll say the level 1, level 2 is free, and it's also a good place to meet new people. If you're new in a place that you don't know any people, the integration is a good place to meet new people, discover how to build your life here. It helps you to find a balance. It helps you to discover how to build your life here. They listen to your story, like I said in the beginning. You tell them about your family background, your educational background, your personal situation, so they can assign you to like a begeleiter, a coach that will help you throughout. Simple things on how to take a bus. They give you information that helps you really settle. The program counsellor guide you throughout the program. Like I said, you have to sign a contract because you have to work with them to be able to work with you, and these things are totally free. They really help you to settle. They teach you, they put you in a Dutch school. They teach you how to get accommodation. They let you know your rights and obligation. They let you know how to find a job, how to settle in, things that they know you love to do. They guide you through on how to be able to do those things. It's a total package, like to just help you settling into the environment. I'll say learning Dutch is very important. And I went to ELT. That's the language school for university. That's the University of Leuven. So I went there, and that's why I did my level 1, level 2, level 3. And I'll tell you, it was not an easy journey because I am not good with languages. I'm very bad. My pronunciation was so bad. So ELT is a place where I went to do my Dutch, and I also did CVO. There's something called CVO. That one is also for the government, and they also help you learn languages. And I'll just give you some tips and tricks. that will help you. So during your course of learning languages, they have like small groups that you can go, like small groups that you can go to speak, because in class you learn, right? But you also need an avenue where you can speak and you can practice. So there's something called Café Combinne. It means Café Come In. He said you're welcome. Every city have a place where you can go for the Café Combinne. So it's something they do every evening. So even if you have been living here for 10 years, for 20 years, or you're a newcomer, it's a small group where you can go. You have people that will instruct you, help you. They let you speak. You have conversations with them. They ask you about yourself. Tell me things you love doing. It's just to have a conversation, and that is done in Dutch. So what does that do for you? They see the way you construct your sentences. If your sentences are not constructed in the right way, they help you, teach you on how to construct your sentences in the right way. They also help you your pronunciation. My pronunciation was very bad, even in English that I speak. I don't pronounce my words. I am not good with pronunciation, but they help you. They show you how to even twist your tongue. They help you with your pronunciation. They tell you how to pronounce things on the right way, because if you're speaking the language and you don't get the right pronunciation, people will not understand you. The locals will not understand you. So they teach you on how to pronounce. And why that is good, that I did it, I was really happy. It's you meet people there who are like you, who have been living here for quite a long time, but they still want to improve on their language. It doesn't matter if you have a job and your job is it's only English that you speak, but if you're here and you are going to stay here or you're going to study here, it's important that you learn the language. So Café Combinne is one of the places you can go to practice your Dutch, and which is totally free. They have volunteers there that are happy to work with you. They have volunteers there that are happy to guide you through, to just help you, teach you how to speak the language, teach you with your pronunciation, help you to read and understand. Another one I would say is the Leuven. In the city hall, they have like a group for people that are from different background, people that are newcomers. So what do they do? So they also organize free Dutch lessons. They organize free Dutch little speaking groups. The little speaking groups that you can go there to speak. Because if you go to Dutch, going to Dutch school is not enough. You need a place where you can actually practice. So the city hall in Leuven is called Stad Leuven. There you can also go to practice your Dutch. Like in the beginning, I went to Café Combinne I think it was every Tuesday at 6 for just 1 hour, and then another day I go to the Stad Leuven. Like they have different groups that they can help you with your Dutch, just to speak, just to practice what you have learned. Even when you want to write, you write your letters or whatever you write, you go there, they help you read it, and they tell you about your mistake, they correct it. So the city hall in Leuven also have places where you can practice your Dutch. They have a small groups of people that are willing to learn, and they have volunteers. They have volunteers who are willing and are there to teach you. And they also can assign you to like a buddy. They call it vrijwilligers. It's people that have volunteered to give you their time, to be your counselor, to be your guide. So they can actually assign you to one person. What would that person do? That person just want to help you to find your feet. That person just want to help you to understand. You can ask that person any questions regarding work, regarding anything, regarding your school. That person is just there to help you, but it's going to be done in Dutch. Because why? They are trying to help you learn the language, to understand, to be able to express yourself in the languages. Like what I said, I'm going to drop everything I'm saying, the link in the description box below. So, like I went to ELT. ELT is the Institute for Levenstaal Universiteit Leuven. So it's the institution for learning language. It's under the University of Leuven. So it's more professional. You can also go to CVU. CVU is also professional, but it's not as professional as ELT. So I did both. I went to CVU and I also went to ELT, because in the beginning ELT was too difficult because it's more practical. It's more I don't know, it's an advanced level of learning Dutch, and it was quite difficult for me. So I did level 1. I think I did it twice before I was able to pass it. And somebody introduced me to CVO, and I went to CVO. CVO is kind of a lower level. They teach you. CVO is more of speaking. ELT is more of you read articles, you read newspaper, you read magazines. ELT is kind of intense, but CVO is not so intense. So CVO is more of speaking. So in CVO you actually really practice how you speak. And also, when I was doing my Dutch in CVO, they usually send mail time to time. Do you need a one-on-one person? So they have people who are retired, all these people who are retired that want to teach people in their free time. So I had a lady that was assigned to me. Then I was writing, I think I needed to review a book. So they gave us an assignment to review a book, and this lady, what she does, she meets with me like once in a week, and she I send her everything that I've written, and then she reads it, and then she tells me, these are your mistakes, this sentence is not correct. She just guides me, and these people do it for free. So that's another part of it. And also the library, the bibliothèque, the library in Leuven. In the library, I went for reading. When you are in school, it's a different environment, but when you really go into the system, it's also a different environment. So I also went to the library to read. So they had these ladies, they had these volunteers. In the evening, I go there, they give us a book. So firstly you have to do is to register with the library. It's for free, and I think you just have to, registration is for free, and I think you just have to pay like a token of €5, and so you can borrow a book. And so what they do, they give you a chapter in the book to read, so you read it out. So when you are reading it out, so they allow you to read it out. So when you read it, they will ask you, what do you understand of what you just read? And if you don't understand it, they tell you, but they let you think about it, even if you're not actually saying the right thing, but they just let you express yourself, and then they can tell you, okay, they can tell you if you don't get it correctly, they'll tell you this is what it was, the book was all about. But it's a good way to practice your Dutch. They help you with your pronunciation. They let you do a review about the book. So it's like, they call it mondeling, mondeling. So it's like you're practicing it, you are speaking it, So those things that really help me. So we go to read a book, we read it out loud to everybody. It doesn't matter if you're not pronouncing the words right, because practice makes perfect. So you read it out, you have people like you who are there, so the volunteers are just there. So when you don't pronounce a word right, they let you, and after they can say this pronunciation was wrong, and then they correct you. So there are different activities you can do also at the library, like coming to reading together, piano, computer, internet. So at the library they have computers, that are available ready for you. If you don't have a laptop at home, you can go there to use your computer for free. Also in the state Leuven, the city hall in Leuven has computers. For those of you who don't have laptop at home, you can also go there to use their computer, to use the internet to search for information, to just help you find your way. And the city hall in Leuven, I forget to mention, they also help you with internship. This internship is something that will help you to just get used to the system. It's just to work with the locals. It's for free, you work for free, but it's just for you to be able to see how things are being done, for you to be able to learn how things are being done. So when you work with the people who speak Dutch, the Dutch speakers, you practice your Dutch, they tell you things, so you get to know things. Like I remember I volunteered to work in hospital, like in the old people's home. So I volunteer there to work. So I go to give them coffee, I go to talk to them, because those ones, they don't speak English. Some of them do speak English, but they intentionally don't speak English to you. So even if you don't understand what they are saying, they don't speak English to you. So that's also a good way to learn those. So I volunteered there at the hospital. I cleaned, I made coffee for them, I went into their rooms to just ask them how they were doing, just to have a conversation with them. I also worked in the supermarket, and that also gave me, because every field have their languages, so that also helped me to understand, the different sections, the name of the products. You have the vegetables department, you have the different departments at the supermarket. So those things really help me. So they also organize internship for you based on your interest, based on your interest, to help you learn the language, to help you integrate into the system, to help you get used to the people, because every city have the way they speak, and when you work, actually volunteer your time to work with them. I have the way I pronounce, everybody have the way they pronounce stuff. So the way A speaks is different from the way B speaks. So but if you volunteer, you can understand how different people talk, how different people pronounce, and it kind of helps you to understand the languages. So those are the things that really helped me. Another important thing that really helped me settle into Belgium was learning how to ride a bike. Funny, right? My brother, I have two brothers. My brothers, they know how to ride a bike, but bless him, I didn't know how to ride a bike, and I needed a bike to go around because I live in a village and the buses there are not frequent. And when I started walking, or when I had to go to some places, my mom was not, or because my dad brings me to places I used to go, my mom also can take me. But when they are off to work and you need to get somewhere, you need to ride a bicycle. So I also went to learn how to ride a bike. So I bought like a second-hand bag. I think I bought a second-hand bike for like 50 euros, and a very old bike that I used to practice. And there was also a place that I registered with. It's called Mobile 21. It's in Leuven. I'm going to put a link in the description box below. So it's like a cycling school. So they teach you there how to ride a bike, and then you pay as low as €5. And so they have volunteers that teach you how to ride a bike. They have people, they have volunteered their time to come and teach you how to ride a bike. I'll tell you, knowing how to ride a bike is very important. If you live in Europe, is one of the cheapest way to navigate your way around the city. I'll tell you, it's very important to learn how to ride a bike. You don't have to always use your car. If you want to save money, you don't have to always take buses. Riding a bike is one of the ways that you can easily navigate around. It's also one of the ways that you can know your environment, because if you're always in the car, there are some things you will not notice. But if you ride a bike around your city, you will know places that you never knew, because this place that I am shooting this video is just next to my house. But if I did not ride a bike to go around, to just intentionally want to know things about my environment, I will never know that this place exists. So learning how to ride a bike really helped me integrate into the system, helped me to know places I can just go to chill and to relax. I could just come here and relax and have a little picnic here with my friends and family, and just even relax here. Like now I'm here shooting a video. I came here by bike, I didn't come here by car. I rode my bicycle because it's just next to my house, and it's also a good way to exercise, to burn those belly fats. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel, please like, please share. My name is Blessing SA. Please leave a comment below. I'm still going to be sharing more tips, but for now, these are the tips that I have. And if you have enjoyed my content so far, please take a moment to like and share. And all the information that I've given on this video so far, I'm going to put it on the description box below. Thank you so much. Bye bye.